Hello, welcome to a new video of F1 Online. This one is entitled Rage By Safety Car, as you can tell, because it's an online race event, 25% on Brazil, and the safety car gives us absolute chaos. So here we are on the grid in our, in our McLaren. You can obviously tell 5 lights, and it is gonna ghost behind him, gonna get past our teammate beautifully, by the way. Jumping in, I can't remember any names in this corner, so I'm just going to split these two. Well, I'm going to try. For some reason, and there is the first flag. I'm going to overtake both of them under the yellows, but I assume it doesn't matter. It's F1 Online, so it kind of picks it up when it wants to. Brake test him, and I'm going to destroy a part of his wing. Wasn't a deliberate brake test because you could see the delta going mental, but it looked like it was deliberate. Going round the corner as well. So yeah, that is the first start of this race, of this 18 lap race. It's an interesting start, but it gets more interesting. It says return to racing speed, but as you can see in the bottom left, there's the track, and that's still lighting up yellow. So you can try and I'm at this moment, I'm trying to control if I can overtake or not bother. But it's anyone that's played this online knows that the any things that it gives you is more of a guideline. He's going to get taken out, I think. So, yeah, we're on the back of this train. Climbed up quite a few places in the first lap, but it's been an eventful first lap, shall we say. Diving in, we're going to take the Renault. Beautiful overtake. And then we're going to take the... Oh. Brilliant. No, that's brilliant. We're going to replay this and slow it down so we can see the ultimate time and act of betrayal. That is hideous. And it gets worse. The reason it gets worse is because we're going to speed it back up, and I can't even take him out. Why? For some reason, he can take me out, but I can't have my revenge and I'll just go through him. That is absolutely disgusting, and it hurts. And it's a massive middle finger from this just game in general. And I've done a few videos on this where I've called it names, I've insulted it. But that is too far, and I demand respect, something like that. So we're going to limp with a broken wing, and just, I guess, try and make the most of it. You know, as I say that, I get punted by a Haas, but then he does go wide and let me go. So maybe that was a mistake, or maybe I'm prey and he's toying with me. I don't really know. So we're going to attempt to, I don't know, salvage something out of this race. It's been brought up before that I have the line thing on. I don't know why. It's just purely a habit at this point. I don't know why I have it. I don't really pay attention to it. I guess it's there if I wanted it to be there. Yeah, so jumping into the pits. And the race is... yeah, it's definitely something. So we're in the pits, speed up again, see the boys at work. And again, like I said, we're just going to try and salvage literally anything out of this. Just fast forward this little section, just because there's no one near me, there's no one around me. Yeah, so this race does get interesting a couple laps in. It's not the... I mean, the first lap was interesting, and then, you know, it kind of fell into nothing. I'm going to slow this back down again, just because we are approaching Ghost Car. Well, there's 3 of them, actually. 2 of them are quite glitchy with their connections, but it's fine. We're just going to fly past 2, fly past the 3rd, get DRS off him. Beautiful. Inspired. Unbelievable overtakes. Literally, no one has anything on me. I overtake ghosts for... I'm a champion at it. You know, come at me. Fight me if you want to. It's up to you. So... we are going to then speed up for these 2 corners. We're going to slow down because this, I want to take a moment, is where the chaos starts. This is where it's time to get angry. It's time to absolute Hulk, and I do not see this as an absolute win. So it tells me to reduce the delta, because it does, but it doesn't really know what the delta is, and then it keeps changing between catch the queue and slow the delta. So I'm now just trying to hammer it down, just almost driving like it's just a normal race still. So we're just going up and around. I have no idea how it would try and unpack getting behind the safety car in an online lobby. Everyone is everywhere. There's a ghost car there. He appears, he doesn't appear. It's haunted by the sentient Red Bull. There's just a big can that's just floating around in the ether. It's terrifying. The Delta's now back, telling me to slow down. Now it's telling me to don't bother about the Delta and just speed ahead, so that's fine. Ghost car has now appeared ahead, but he passed the safety car as well. So now I've got to care about the Delta again. Now I don't, so don't worry about that. I've now got to go ahead of that Red Bull because I'm actually a lap ahead of him, but I can't get it open, or can't get ahead of him because he's driving like an idiot and his connection is inconsistent at best. So I'm basically trying to race him under the safety car. I've got cars now that have packed behind me because I've slowed down, but every time I go to try and overtake, that happens, and I've only got one wing. So finally make a pass. Then it tells me to care about the Delta again, so I slow down, almost brake test him. He almost goes in the back of me, if not, he probably did. I've now got to care about the Delta again, so I've got to slow down. It looks honestly like I'm trying to brake test everyone, but legit, I wasn't trying to. I don't know what he's trying to, I think he's trying to overtake me again. Don't bother about the Delta this time, again, for some reason. So I can just overtake, or try and power down again. I'm across the line. Ghost car is still trying to get back ahead. It still says about catching the queue. I don't know where it is at this point. Well, midway through sector 2 by the looks of things. So I don't have to care about the Delta too much until I do have to care about the Delta. So that's important. It's important to not care about it while you care about it. So yeah, we are just following the action. Always have it on the nose, the camera. It's just a habit. I've always had bonnet view, and then getting into the Formula 1 games, you just have it on the nose. Don't know why. Just a habit. I've had people on Reddit question why. I don't know why. It's just a habit. Everyone, I can't use the T-cam. I've tried it and it's just impossible. Trying to use a camera behind the car as well. What is that about on this game? I cannot do it. So we've caught to the back of the group. That is my teammate ahead by the looks of things. Now this is where it gets even more confusing because there's my teammate ahead, but there's also a Ferrari who looks like it's disconnected, but he's actually there. But his connection is so poor, it looks like he's not there. This is a part of the rage. We've slowed it down a fraction. We're going to slow it down a bit more because look at this disgusting bit of driving. I absolutely belt the back of him. Honestly, I feel sick watching that. Like, and rightfully so. Wait for it. There it is. Oh, rightfully so, I get a penalty. That's disgusting. Honestly, I feel sick watching it. I feel sorry that everyone had to watch that. I lightly brush against this car, and it's just not good enough. It's disgusting, and I demand better. So we're picking up the action again, just behind the safety car. That Ferrari is still going in and out. I nearly clip him again, just because I've got the rush. I feel the rush. I've got the adrenaline. I've battered the back. Apparently, I've battered the back of him. I'm pretty sure as we slowed down, I didn't even touch him, but whatever. Those two are inside each other, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say in one of these videos, but you know, here we are, I suppose. We are. I believe this is the last lap before the safety car comes in. This is all pre-edited in case anyone had any illusions of how this is done. Pre-edited video, I watch it back before the commentary on top. So that's why a lot of it is, what's going on? So we are entering the final sector. Again, there's still quite a lot of unpack. Look at this mess. He's doing donuts for some reason. No one quite understands why. I guess that doesn't matter. As long as he's happy. He's just happy to be out of the house. Safety car is in this lap. So we've gone this far. Don't know what he's doing. He's getting ready to go race. We've gone this far out of the safety car. We've managed to batter our teammate at 5 seconds. But we are about to go racing again. I overtake him and I batter the back of him. This time I do damage. That time I actually go through him and hit my teammate. I don't know what happened. I just kind of accelerated forward, and I don't think he accelerated forward. Absolute mess. So I've just as about to go racing. I've got another penalty, so that's 10 seconds. And I've now got wing damage. Absolute nightmare. Like, head in hands. By that time, I was hovering over the guide button, and I was tempted to close it down just because I'd had enough by this point. By this point, it's... Yeah, see, 2 illegal overtakes, even though it says we're back to racing. I guess the rest of the track shows as yellow, so I'm going to let him back through so he can overtake me. The Renault can have a go against me, but he also can't because we're racing, but we're not racing. I'm now going to overtake him, but I've now got another illegal overtake, even though we're racing, but we're not actually racing. So I'm trying to let him through. The Renault goes through, so he's racing me, but we're not racing, but we are racing. So I'm going to overtake the Ferrari again. For that time, I'm trying to let him through, but I've also just kind of given up at this point. So, yeah. It's at that point I just put the hammer down. I'm like, do you know what? No, what's the point? I think I'm trying to let him... No, I don't try to let him through again. I thought about it. I don't know what he's doing. Again, he's just happy sliding around, isn't he? Why not? You're in a pink car, spin around. You know, what else are you going to do with your weekend? At this point, this wing is being a bit of an issue, trying to lug around. If anyone's driven this game, anyone's played this game, sorry, driving around knows that if you've got a little bit of damage, trying to go into corners like that, you can see I was trying to turn the car in, and it just would not turn the back like the way I wanted it to.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
So we're very quickly slipping away from the car ahead. The car behind, he's just behind. There's a few different sectors coming up in yellows. That's it. There's nothing too troublesome, shall we say. Catching on to the back of a car. Looks like a battle is on. But maybe there's a battle on. For some reason I'm going to cut the grass for some reason. I guess the new McLaren lawnmower is good. Now we're green. For some reason. I guess it didn't matter before. I don't know where those proximity arrows came from. We're just going to fast forward it at this point. I've decided now is the time I'm going to dive into the pits. Because this wing is just becoming too much of a ball ache. Before you could kind of get away with it if everyone else is picking up damage. But I'm just falling away from the car in front. So at this point, instead of trying to just make do, I just decided to change it and fix it. So, yeah, they're going to wait just to underline the agony of this race. It's nice just to have them stare at me for a bit. I'm staring back at them, just like, boys, when you're ready. And they're just going to wait for me. I know it's to get rid of some of the penalty time, but it still doesn't make it any less irritating. I don't know why. I decided to swap to cockpit view at this point. I guess it kind of underlines how this race just fell apart from me. I can just stare into my own arms into the abyss. So yeah, this at this point the race did just decide to die out. We're just going to slow it down again, just because there is a car that is ghosted, and I'm pretty sure he's left at this point. Is that the car that was spinning around? It might be the car that was doing donuts earlier. Oh no, it's not. No, that's Red Bull. That's Ghost Car. It's not the Dancing Panther. Yep. So we are on lap 13 out of 18 now. We are well and truly alone. Everyone saw that Ghost Car? Yeah. This race is haunted. It's haunting my dreams and it's haunting my game. Really does underline it. So again, we're just going to speed up the video. If you haven't already by this point, don't forget to give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to us as well. And don't forget to show everyone this video as well. You might find this amusing with my passive aggressive viewing back of this lobby, you might not find it that funny, and you might not enjoy my commentary. That's fine. You don't have to like our stuff. It helps if you do. If you click on it, it helps if you do. So at this point, I'm in such no man's land. My fiance's walked into the room and we're talking about house prices. If anyone's wondering, the house prices in Portsmouth are very expensive. And we're talking about, I want to hit this corner. Yeah, we're talking about gardens at this point. Saying about what we'd like as a garden. Let's hit this corner, and we're talking about driveways. That is how much this race fell away from me. Safety car in just underlined how much hatred there is for it. But I've got to keep making these videos just because they're so amusing. They're so funny. And then the race ends me talking to my fiance about houses. If anyone's interested, yeah, the houses are pretty expensive. I'd love one if anyone wants to buy me one. So we're going to slow down again on this last corner, just to say goodbye to Brazil. We're going to change the car. I don't know why I'm going to put it in overtake, just to get across the line. And that is Brazil done. There you go. There's she done. She's done now. So, that was Brazil. But just as a little bit, driver of the day, me. You know it makes sense. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us all the good stuff. Give us a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.